Hello, so this will be a video about my clan boss team where we're gonna talk about speeds, substats and all that crap. So we should begin with my leader. So my leader is Bulwark. You're gonna want as much speed as possible, and if you use Bulwark, it should always be your team leader, so he gets hit with the stun, because the clan boss prefers to attack the leader, especially if he has defense masteries. So the clan boss will only target, in that case, the clan boss will only target someone else if someone else has either lower HP, so if his HP is under 80%, he will target someone else if the HP is lower. I think it's about 80 or 85%. Or if your team leader has, for instance, defense up, counter attack, and someone else doesn't, he will attack the champion that doesn't have it. So we're gonna start with the weapon. You're gonna want a lot of speed, a lot of accuracy, and I'm gonna explain why you're gonna need a lot of speed as a substat. You're gonna see defense, accuracy, speed, which is very nice. Attack is bad. I would rather have HP, but yeah, can't have everything you want. Accuracy, speed, HP, crit damage. This one is just because it rolled 3 times on speed and it's accuracy set. So for the gloves, chest and boots. On the defense characters, I put defense percentage everywhere. Everywhere. For example, the gauntlets give 60, the chest gives 50 and a lot of accuracy, and the boots also give defense. So I have a lot of speed substats everywhere, so that allows me to have the speed I need for a speed tune and still maintain my boots. As you see, my boots have defense, so that's very important. Yeah, everything else is pretty well. I'm gonna change this this banner pretty soon. I just got some other banners. This one is better, but I'm gonna have to play with the speed and everything, because yeah, it's a speed tune, so you can choose to do whatever you want. So I'm gonna get an extra 398 defense, or not really, because even more than 398 defense, because this one will be completely upgraded. That will be nice. You will survive a lot longer the single stun. I would rather have defense in the ring, but if I put defense here, I'm not gonna have the defense percentage, and that yields a better result, because I also have a lot of HP. So I'm farming and trying to get some better stats for this one. It's gonna get a lot better with 2 items, so it's not bad. I'm gonna show you the total stats. So yeah, he doesn't have a lot of HP, but his defense is really nice, and I think I can get him to 5,000 defense, and at that point he does really, yeah, he's not gonna die that easy. He doesn't die that easy anyways, but yeah. Let's get to the second one. So this is the masterpiece of my comp. yeah, got the second one in here. I'm working on it. This one is still in progress. So let's go faster on this one. On Skull Crusher, no accuracy. I mean 0. If you can get 0 accuracy, that's perfect. In the other end, you're gonna want crit rate. I mean, you're gonna prioritize. Once you get the speed you want, you're gonna prioritize defense. After defense, you go HP, and then crit. The more crit you have, the better it is, because he's gonna heal himself a lot, and that is what you want, because he hits really hard. If it's over 100k with his A1, so yeah. A lot of defense, speed. Yeah, it does have accuracy, but yet again, defense, speed, crit rate, HP. This one is perfect. It's really what you want. It's this kind of artifact. Yeah, defense, speed, attack. It's really bad, but yeah, don't have defense, crit rate, speed, defense. Crit damage is also okay. It's not perfect, but I would rather have, instead of that little difference there, I would rather have HP percentage. But yeah, so yet again you're gonna see I don't have speed boots. This is in Nightmare it's not that hard, but not to Nightmare it's gonna be really hard to do that. So defense on this one, I got decent rolls on everything. I got some other artifacts to put on him, but I want to get 6,000 defense on him, but for now it's only 5.4. I can still work on it, but yeah, just go full defense, because many people think that HP is better, blah 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 blah. It's really bad. If you go full defense, especially on a comp which uses ally protection, it's gonna be triple winner. I'm gonna explain why. The less HP you have, the easier it is to heal back to full. The less damage you're gonna take. It's damage mitigation. So let's say you have 25k HP on your champion. You're gonna proc War Master and you're gonna heal to full. Let's say you have 32k HP. You're gonna heal with War Master, and if, for instance, you're gonna heal 25k, but you're not gonna heal to full. What's gonna happen when the stun hits? And the boss is gonna want to stun. Champions are not full, so he's gonna swap. Target, and he's gonna hit someone else, and then it's gonna ruin your entire run just because he hit that one target one time. So it's just go full defense, and if you have an ally protection like Skull Crusher, the least damage everyone else is gonna take, the better it is, because he's gonna take less damage as well, because the mitigation will act twice. You're gonna mitigate the first damage you're gonna take, then Skull Crusher is gonna take 50% of that damage, and he's gonna mitigate all that because he has a lot of defense, and I mean a lot. And I don't see any diminishing returns. I have this and it keeps getting better, and the more I get defense on him, the better it is. I used to use natural, so yeah. On him I have a lot more HP, because if you have Giant Slayer, and it's a bit different. You can have more HP, because if you have Giant Slayer, you're gonna have more chances to heal back to full more often. So I would rather use a bit more HP, but not much. I think I just have a chest or something. No, gloves. I'm gonna show you the stats. Anyways, I don't use them now. I use a cool probably, but yeah, these are the stats. If you wanna do Nightmare, you're gonna want 171 to 179 speed. So we're gonna go to the next one. Which one is it? Yeah, we're gonna go to Wackle probably. So main priority, speed, accuracy. That's it. Then you go to the other stats. Defense, speed. I still don't have a good set for him, so yeah. There you go. I'll show you faster. Up. I'm working on accessories, so I get some better. I would want speed on this one. I'm searching for a lot of speed banners, so I can drop the boots from speed to something else, which could be defense most of the time. So yeah, this is and don't be fooled because Bulwark is rare. He's honestly well geared. Is a legendary. So Tyrell, also a legendary. He's so good. If you have him, use him. So yeah, you just want a lot of defense in this one, accuracy. All this after you get the speed you want. His speed is 179, I think. He's the fastest of my team because I want him to. Even though he's not leader, because on a counter attack. On a counter-attack team, your leader is gonna attack not twice. Sorry, he's gonna attack first, and then after everyone attacks, it's the fastest on your team that will attack on the normal attack. So I want him to attack first because I have so many poisons that sometimes the debuffs are full, so he can't place the attack down, and that's very important. Most important debuff in clan boss, attack down. Just drop your damage and take attack down instead. So Steel Skull is gonna get replaced soon because yeah, I got too many poisons and debuffs, and yeah, he's really good, but he has a fatal flow, and the flow he has, it's this one. It's a 4-turn cooldown, and it's not. If it was a 3-turn cooldown, I would use 3 of them on my, or at least 2 of them on my clan boss team, because yeah, if it was 3 turns, you can just put it on auto, but you can't really. You can, but it's not perfect. Sometimes he's gonna do it on the strangest of times, and you need to use the heals and everything. So yeah, this one you're gonna want a lot of accuracy after you've gotten the speed you want. And I have a lot of defense, and this one I have speed boots because of the substat. Yeah, because he doesn't have a very high HP pool. Having HP boots is not bad. It's not really that bad. His defense is not very high either, but yeah. I would rather put defense. So you're gonna see his defense his base defense is pretty low. So on champions with a very low base defense or very low HP, you're gonna want to use flat stats of the accessories, because it's gonna give you a lot of stats as a percentage, as opposed to percentage, because it's gonna give you less since it's percentage. If I can make myself clear. And yeah, I don't have Grizzle Jar, so I'm gonna probably use this girl right here, just because of this one. Places both debuffs on all allies for 1 turn and increases defense on all allies for 2 turns. So what I want to do is use is really not get stunned. So the block debuffs is really nice, and the fact that it gives increased defense as well is awesome. So I'm probably gonna use 2 Skull Crushers. Tyrell is lead. I will drop Bulwark, Steel Skull, so it will be 2 Skull Crushers, Tyrell, this girl right here, and Occult Brawler. So it will go like first Skull Crusher is gonna place the counter attack. The next turn, the second Skull Crusher is gonna put the counter attack, and then just after the second turn, just before the stun, this girl is gonna put this here. And because everyone is gonna have counter attack up and a block debuffs and a block and an increased defense. What is gonna happen is I will have the 2 AoE stuns. Both Skull Crushers will be unkillable. On just before the stun, everyone is gonna counter attack and they won't get stunned, so they can heal back up. And the fact that I will always have ally protection, it's gonna allow me to soak up the stun way longer, because right now that's what's destroying my team. I've done runs of 19 minutes on Nightmare, and yeah, it's really important to have that ally protection. And I don't like legendaries. I have a lot, but yeah, that's overrated. I rather use my really weak rares and epics. They aren't weak, but you don't get the point. Legendaries are overrated. Not this one. It's too broken, but yeah, still. So yeah, that's about it. I will put up a video of this one, because this one is of the team on Clan Boss, but that will be on a separate video because this one is already very long. So I hope you understood what I meant with all that. On my team comp, so Skull Crusher, the slowest one is 171 speed. Then I have Steel Skull 173. Then I have 174 with Bulwark. Then I have Occult Brawler, and then I have Tyrell at 179. You're gonna want your team to be ranging from 171 to 179. Otherwise, you're gonna lap the boss, or yeah, it's not gonna. I think 177. So yeah, I think. Yeah, second. But okay. So that's about it. Oh yeah, I forgot to do that. Sorry. I made the fit to masteries. So yeah, War Master and both counter attack. So War Master, both counter attack. It's pretty simple. I think it's exactly the same masteries I have on Skull Crusher. Yeah, I think. So yeah. You know what? This one. It's pretty nice. This one is very important as well. And yeah. So it should be a good protect that I was used by instead of this. Yeah, it's not really. So Tyrell, you want the support mastery, so it doesn't work. The defense down and yeah, defense down and attack down. So we're gonna want more defensive buff to buff attack. Straightforward. I build them like this. So, that often and everything. She doesn't have a lot of. Or yeah, no, 99. Well, this was a long video. I'm sorry. Well, I hope this helped you, and I will put another video about the Grand Boss later on. Bye bye.